They didn't do it at the same time?
It was two separate
here.
projects, though. There was the Noise Road project,
Yep.
because we replaced two wells because of the project. They put in French drains, sucked all the groundwater away from those dug wells. It was quite extensive. It went from dirt to some of it asphalt. Is it all asphalt now?
What? Noise?
Noise.
Yeah.
Okay, do you
right.
have anything else?
Just a non-public.
All right, I have one thing. Jules Harvey, I spoke with during Budget Committee, last month's Budget Committee meeting, and she's been asking for the Select Board to tape for us to archive or put our videos on YouTube, which is free, but it's also time-consuming. When I first chatted with her at Budget Committee, and I said, write us an email, and I would, forward it to the board, but she actually wrote it to the board, so you all got the email. I asked Joyce and Tim, did I forward that to you? I'm sorry.
Did to me, to the board.
But did I forward Joyce's,
My vote is no.
okay, here it goes, right here now, I'm sorry. So Joyce's input and Tim's input, I asked them both to, particularly the IT director, to,
It's not our official record of the minutes.
so,
We can just see Tilton's bloopers and blunders.
now here's one of the reasons why she is suggesting it, mostly for the planning board. Jane could probably speak to it, I guess, if she wanted to, but often they have planning board meetings where the person that's coming into the planning board will come in several times, and then when you really want to come in and make a decision, you can't go into the website and actually look at the previous video of the planning board only that previous week. So if the person that's coming in tonight to the planning board came in 4 weeks ago, or 4 planning board meetings ago, it wouldn't be on the website. So it's kind of disjointed, because she'd like to review it and then go to the planning board and have all her information in one place for her.
Board members are supposed to attend their meetings.
Well, they do, I guess.
Well, and Tim can, because he does hang on
He
to
keeps
them,
them.
he can repost it.
We used to have, I went on the website because we used to have years' worth of meetings on there.
Videos.
Videos, yeah. All sorts of different, everybody that got taped for years. You could go back years, and now I find out it's gone. How come it left? I didn't even realize it left.
No, he has it stored on a separate hard drive.
But you can't
But it's
access
not-
it from
But
the,
here's the thing, those minutes, those recordings are not the official minutes
No.
of that meeting.
that's correct.
So unless you're referring to those official minutes, it doesn't really pertain. You'd go to the minutes first, and then if you wanted to find a particular conversation of a condition that's, say, at a planning board, the condition is whatever, so many parking spaces, you could go back to the recording after you requested from Tim and find out, yes, okay, they stood there and they said, but you don't have to, because the minutes reflect it. It's an official document. And if it's not in there, oh, well. And if Sandy Plesner and I attended a meeting that,
I was there too.
I thought somebody else was with us, that Dan Crean gave about using, what do they call it, social networking? And boy, did they advise us not to. They advised us not to have a Facebook page and not to.
But that's not necessarily archiving
hold on.
meetings, is it?
Not to use YouTube.
Right. YouTube, by the way, wait a minute, Jane.
really know what
YouTube,
it
by the way, can be edited.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jane.
I was going to bring that up, that YouTube can be edited and it can be changed, and all of us, I think, at one time have seen postings of police officers
Yep.
who stopped people. As a matter of fact, there was one in Tilton that was edited. But
Two of them.
my point with Jules is that exactly yours, Catherine, that the official minutes is the only real record that we need. No one requires us to tape any meetings.
Correct.
That's a town of Tilton policy. However, it's not required by any law, by any state organization or anything else. And we tried to explain that to Jules, but that wasn't satisfactory. Her comment was, well, I can do it myself then. And I
Yes, you
can
can.
do it on YouTube. Well, yes, you can.
Now, if you look on the Tilton website right now, there are 2 planning board ones up for viewing, and there's 2 selectmen ones. There's the budget, there's 3 selectmen ones, actually, and then the Tilton Housing. So, I mean,
But it's only
there's 2
there from the
planning.
middle of May.
Right.
Yeah, you can't go back to anything last year or anything. If we have these available, how come we don't currently have them on our website like we used to?
the space.
Is it a space?
Space, money.
So any one that she was interested in actually viewing is available for her viewing by getting in touch with Tim.
That's right.
Well, there you go.
We archive those.
First thing, YouTube's not a social networking thing. It is they have storage of videos. It's not like the same thing. Second thing is I can't watch under that format with what I have available to me. I can't
Really?
watch the videos. I'm excluded from it. We all know that the minutes are the official archive, but why are we not making it easier for people to watch the videos?
It used to
and
be
do that?
easy.
This is absolutely 100% free. And it would go to as the town of Tilton owns it, and all of those videos, you can't go and actually edit one that has ownership of the town of Tilton. You could copy it, just like you could here, post it up, and call it Town of Tilton Spoofs or something, and copy what we have. But
I
if we
remember-
can have free access to something that people want, and people can't use this format anymore. Times have changed. Not everything uses it.
I explicitly remember a town meeting in which there were residents that took videos, excerpts from videos, this is before I became a selectman, excerpts from, no, it was actually when I was just first a selectman, of different meetings and different sayings. It could be a planning board meeting, it could be a selectmen's meeting, it could be a budget meeting, and just anybody that just said it and took it into a concept that they wanted to put a point across for our life safety and posted it. So yes, those things can be edited, and I remember very explicitly that they did.
But what does that have to
I
do
mean, the
with
impact
having a
was high,
larger
but-
archive that's free of our videos?
Can we use Google?
What does it
Google
cost?
charges. It's free.
No, I know YouTube is, but what does it cost to archive these things on our website, the way we're doing all along?
That would be a question for Tim.
Well, let's find out and wait, and we'll get the answers from Tim.
Because if it's not very
Well,
expensive,
in his
I would be-
email, he said he could do it. Oh,
He
me to
did
go
it.
on
No,
YouTube?
He used to do
Said
it.
he knew,
See, the difference is that if you have it, you say it's on YouTube, you have to look at it, it's not a social media thing. What it is it's their site, and you have a link that plays it through there. But it's not like it's on your TV set as a comedy show or these police things that are put together. It's an actual file,
Are
like
you
Google
saying
has drive
that you
files.
can access videos on the town website with your software? Is that what you were saying?
That's right, and I brought it up to Tim. I can't with the tablet that I use,
Yeah,
my
doesn't
personal,
get it.
and
How about
as
this
Linux, I
white,
can't.
this white thing here? Notebook?
This I can.
Yeah.
I say no.
So,
Absolutely not. It
other
is not the
residents don't have
official-
the access to.
The official record of our meetings, of any of the meetings, and not everybody knows that. We may know that, but other people don't. I saw through a selectmen's meeting and had sat there while 4 of the selectmen were absolutely humiliated because people took snippets, and they were all put out of context. And, wow,
Way out of context.
it was,
And some was very damaging. And
it was
just-
very
yeah.
damaging. And it was very uncalled for. I
Well,
think the minutes
I didn't hear
are the
anything about
official
that.
record. That's what people should be reading.
Go look at that town meeting.
And I don't want to see Tilton's bloopers and blunders appear in the computer world,
They can do it with what you have now.
if they're quick.
Yeah, 6 weeks, quick.
Overnight. Can never stop that.
We have 6 weeks' worth of meetings on there.
No, we don't.
516 Budget Committee, I think. Well, the fourth
I think
one.
it's more important that we move on, and if you want to get information from Tim how much, that's fine. I just voiced my opinion, but let's move on from this. We already do what the law requires us to do, and people are really
I
interested. They
do want
really
to
ought to
ask
come to
him how much
meetings.
it would cost.
I'm here and I'd like to see it. I can't do that format that's on there.
I've never watched them.
On your,
Can you take your laptop
your
home
laptop,
and
it's
watch
on
it?
right here with your laptop. You
I
can do it.
this. I don't bring this laptop
Oh.
with me. I use tablet, as most people do now.
Oh.
Everybody has tablets.
Lots of people
Android
do.
tablets, Android phones, Apple phones. That doesn't work on those.
Okay.
If you have anything Android operating system, any tablets, you cannot watch the Town of Tilton videos.
All right,
Things change.
Well, why don't we fix that? Because
get the different format, get a different
get
format.
a different format. That we
That-
should at
that
least
would-
fix. So
that
what
would
we
help
do
me.
put on the website,
Yeah, that would,
Well,
People
also,
should
I
be
mean,
able to
because we
avoid-
have Tim, if Tim weren't here, no one else is trained on how to
nope.
load it.
Load it.
We know how to put it in so it
I
can do
vaguely
it.
do it, yeah. Vaguely, I've done it a couple
The
times.
original software we used, I knew how to do that.
Right.
But that's like years ago.
Now it's changed. Okay, so we'll get answers from Tim, and we're going to move on,
Cost
except
informed.
James
And let's
waived
find
it.
out how we can
Yeah,
do
go
it.
ahead.
I just have one question. I know that it is a policy, Tilton Selectmen, that all meetings will be recorded. Is that correct?
They are.
Some not. And I'm curious as to why it's only required of certain groups and not others.
It's supposed to be everybody.
Can we rectify that?
You'll have to give committee members lessons on how to read the camera.
I think some of the committees make non-binding decisions. They're just
Well, I know
advisory
you have
on
one
that or
committee where no one knows how to run the camera, which includes me.
So it's,
So even if
right now, we don't have
thought
currently
about it?
from
I wouldn't know how to do it.
the executive committee at the senior, their meetings are up at the senior center, so we would have to load the camera equipment here every time we have a meeting and bring it up there.
That's not a town board,
Yes,
is
it
it?
is.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
Of course it is. And Conservation Commission and Parks. I don't know if anybody,
Trustee of trust funds,
trustee
Sewer
of
is a
trust
separate,
funds,
Checklist.
Sewer is
governing
separate.
body.
checklist,
sewer,
and supervisors is a checklist.
that'd be boring.
cemetery.
Those that want to...
Is there a cemetery?
Well, if you want, we do have one or two videos. You can watch our dirty movies. It's going down a sewer pipe, the camera.
Zoning,
Love
we don't
that.
have zoning.
No, we don't have
I'm
zoning.
sure that's
You don't-
thrilling.
And that's
No,
one.
he does zoning, doesn't he?
Johannes offered me to watch. I said nothing.
Well, that we can correct, because he's got the camera.
Video.
Zoning doesn't meet that often.
Yeah, but when they do, it's very important.